Hey y'all, welcome to the Queen Effect podcast where we discuss relatable situations that occur in our everyday lives. Our goal is to create a safe space where we can learn, teach, and uplift one another. I'm Coco.
I'm Madam IJ.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back
And
to
I'm
the
Shay
Queen
Monet,
Effect
the Golden
Podcast.
Goddess.
In this episode, we're going to be talking about why the beep these motherfuckers be coming back, trying to spin the block and trying to get into our lives again. What's going on with that? Because I don't know about y'all, but this week I have about 3 of them that just came back, and it was on the same day. And I'm like, Lord, is this a test? Are these multiple tests? Like,
I'm
what's
not even
going on?
look, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, has Venus gone into retrograde yet? Because baby, I don't have time. I don't have time. Like, leave me at peace, leave me alone, leave me happy with my man, because I ain't got time. And the crazy thing is, like, when it comes to spinning the block, it just lets you know that you were really who you were supposed to be in whatever situation. Like, they're gonna always come back when you're a good woman. They're gonna always come back when you did right or when you was loyal. They're gonna always come back, even if they try to make it seem like they never would or like the loss was yours. They always come back. They always come back.
Always. Let me tell you something that I had to learn by force. What I learned is that mixed signals is a clear signal. If they are inconsistent, or if they are consistently inconsistent,
Hmm.
they are agents of confusion and chaos. And I don't got time for that because I am the daughter of the Lord,
Okay.
and that's not a part of His plan for me. So everybody that came back this week, I'm just like, why are you coming back? Like, why can't you just leave me alone? It's really pushing me to think that I might need to block y'all because I'm at
Yes.
peace. I finally, as soon as I can, like, mentally disconnect from you, it's like they feel it in their bones
Mhm.
and they come back like, oh my God, can I still come in? No, bitch.
I
No,
agree
you
with you,
cannot.
IJ. I agree with you. It's like it took a long time for me to get over you and I'm healing. So don't come back when I'm healed. Like I had 2 guys spin the block. And one I'm just like not gonna get into detail, but it's no reason for you to even want to deal with me because you moving funny. Like obviously you have to pay attention to the signs. If they played in your face before, they're gonna play in your face again. So why give them a second chance to even come back and waste time? Oh, I miss you. Oh, what you miss? The things I used to do for you? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, bye. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be nobody's second best. You know, if you're gonna like push me to the curve, be it may a situationship or a friendship, then I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with you. Like Shay said, clearly if they gotta spin the block again, that clearly shows that you're a good woman and they miss what you got. But that's their loss because it's like it ain't nothing here. I can't water you anymore, can't shower you anymore with this perfect aura I have. Like find the next bitch to play with.
I just
Your
want to
mama.
say, I just want to say something. When they spin the block, it's nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with the fact that they're trying to just come back into your life and see how much more
Hmm.
control they have in your life. Because I used to think that when they come back around, I was that girl. Of course you're gonna come back around. It's me. That shit does not impress me no more. Cause
Hmm.
you come back around just to see how much you can get from me again. So
True.
And
it doesn't impress me anymore.
I agree with you, like to a certain extent though, because like but for real though, isn't it? Like you knew you was gonna come back
No,
over this
it
way.
is,
Like
but you
you
can't, you
knew.
can't, you
But
can't,
it's
you
not
can't take it
impressive
with that.
at
Yeah.
all. It's not
Mm-hmm.
even, it's not flattering. It's just kind of like, and I think as you get older, you just begin to look at situations in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And it just becomes irritating. And it's just like we're in whatever space that we're in right now because of 9 times out of 10 you was the problem. Because I'm
Let's be for real.
Yeah, that's what it
but we're in
is.
this space because of where you put us. And I'm the type of person that I take and take and take. Like I give a lot, but I take even more. So like for there even to be a spin the block situation, that means like I had enough for you and I really had to just like detach myself and pull away. And that means that I gave you warnings over time. Hey, this is what's gonna happen. Hey, this is what's going on. Hey, this is how I'm feeling, and you chose to continue to ignore them. So being
And
that you
you
chose to
chose.
continue to ignore them and
Mm-hmm.
to move the way that you was moving, I think that you should continue to move on the path that you was moving on and let me take my detour and
Period.
like leave me detoured. So
That's my thing. Like when they come back around, they think that you're supposed to end like start where y'all left off. No, like of you gaslighting me and ghosting me for months, and you think, oh, I'm gonna be happy to hear from you. No, nigga. Like leave me the fuck alone. Like if you didn't realize like I was loyal, I was true, the friendship was there, we was kicking it, and then you just kick me to the left, like I'm gonna stay on the left. You feel me? So
you ain't kick me
somebody
to the left. I kicked
always
you to the left.
Right. You
right.
ain't taking me to the left. I just walked away.
Right.
I
That
ain't never
part
been
ran
kicked to no
away.
left
I walked
Ran.
away.
now.
Ran.
When I take all my energy away, it be hurting them. They be like,
Hmm.
wait, where did you go? Why did you leave? Bitch, you know why I left.
Right.
And I'm gonna leave again.
And
And
it's like,
I think that another test that I'm going through that I need to learn to pass is to just not give them any energy. Like for some of them, I can ignore them, but there's a few that it's like even though I detach, I still give them my attention because I'm still responding. I still be like, "What you want?" They're still responding,
Yep. You're right, IJ. Me too. I do the same damn thing too.
even if I don't cave in and give them me or give them what they came for. It's like I feel like by me still communicating with you is still keeping that door open, and
Hmm.
I am tired of. Like, I think I would be okay with not talking to you at all. Like, if I
Hmm.
have to distance myself from you and I moved on with my life, then that means I don't really need you in my life. So I can go without talking to you. But when they come back trying to spin the block, I'm still entertaining them without doing the things that I used to do. So it's like I beat one level, but there's another level that I need to accomplish so I can just really be done with them.
That's true. And
Some
that
of them was like,
that's
Lord,
true.
I
And I
just
feel
want to
like
work.
when we do that, because you're not the only one, because I do it too, I feel like it's giving the person false hope. Like, even though we like tug back a little bit by us still communicating with them, they probably like, yeah, she's still, you know what I'm saying, thinking about me, or I got a response. Like, it's false hope.
I'm
So,
just gonna be even more. I'm gonna be more short. My response is gonna be short.
right. Or
What?
not respond
Hey,
at all.
one day.
cause y'all
It's
already
okay.
know, like my okay, so my little Leo mind. Like, yes, what y'all are saying is absolutely correct. You putting energy on it. But I'm not gonna lie. I will still like if I don't fucking hate you, like if you didn't like destroy me and blow me to pieces and oh, I was gonna die without you, I'm okay with having a conversation. I'm okay with being friendly. I'm okay with, how's your day going? But I'm also okay with respectfully putting you on your place once you decide that you want to step out of your lane and try to come back over this way. Because this ain't that.
Hmm.
If you want to be cool and you want to be friends, we could be cool and we could be friends. But as soon as you do anything to make me feel like you trying to disrespect me, my man, or my relationship, I'm checking your ass and I'm putting you back in your place.
Mhm.
I'm a
Hmm.
communicator. I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind having conversation. Can we hang out? Can we chill? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay. We're not gonna do that. But we can have a conversation every once in a while. But it's not gonna be on like how it was back in the day. It's not gonna be, oh, we talking all the time, but a check-in every, hey, how you doing? How's life? Cool. I can do that. I'm okay with doing that. But again, it depends on how the situation ended. If I fucking hate your guts, if I hated your guts years ago, I'm not gonna say I still hate your guts because we're supposed to forgive and move on, but you're dead to me, so you're not
Hmm.
existent. So there's no need for a conversation then, because
Mhm.
every situation is different. Sometimes when people spin a block, it wasn't always like a relationship or something serious. It could have just been like, a little fun, whatever, whatever, and then they came back around and it's, hey, how you doing? I don't hate you. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Right.
What's up?
Me
Because now you
closing the
growed
door.
up, bro.
Yeah,
You
but me
growed up.
closing the door doesn't mean that I hate you. It to me,
Right.
I hear you, but it's just that I don't I don't befriend people that I dated, had sex with, was in a relationship with. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't. What we're talking for? Like, I could be cordial too. I'm a communicator. I could be we can be cordial, but for you to just be keep coming back and just be like, hey, how you doing? Like it's annoying. It becomes annoying more so for me.
Yeah. And I feel y'all on both angles. Like, I can agree with both of y'all actually, because it's like, when Shay was saying how like we can be cordial or whatever, we can have conversations. There's nothing wrong with conversations, but if you disrespect or clearly make me feel uncomfortable, like I'm gonna put you in your place. But I also feel what you're saying, IJ. It's like at some point, it's like I just gotta stop talking to you to begin with. I feel like it's about the boundaries, like Shay said too. It all depends on how we left off. But if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, the person is just like you're not getting nowhere with them, even with conversation, or if you feel like you just have to cut them off, because I believe I would, but I can't say I've done that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a walking contradiction. So I am still cool with some of my exes that I've dated, or even like if it was a situationship, niggas that I done fucked or we done had something going on, we still cool. But the times where they like ghosted me or gaslighted me and I ain't heard from them when they wanted to go to the next and then they come back around, like I clearly try not to like hurt their feelings. I still take that in consideration. Like, look, you played me, you feel me, but like we just don't gotta be cool like that no more. Like if I see you in the street, hey, how you doing? I ain't gonna ignore you, but it ain't where it used to be. Like you can't come back to that version of me that you once had because you was playing too many games. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
You gaslighting, you ghost me, like I'm
What
gonna
we
hurt your
talking for?
soul in
What we
the
talking
worst
for?
way. No. But see, I'm gonna hurt your. You hurt my. You gaslighted me. You ghosted me. Oh, I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna talk to you. And this is single Shay. Let me be clear. I'm gonna talk to you for all of these weeks, and I'm gonna make you think that it's something that is not, and then I'm
And
gonna go
then
ghost. Who
disappear
the
on
fuck
your
was you
ass.
playing with? Who was you playing with? No.
Period.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna get
bite
there
back
one
up.
day. I'm gonna get there
I'm
one
not.
day.
I'm not gonna protect your feelings. You hurt my feelings. I'm gonna hurt your soul
Period.
on me. So
And that's my thing. I need to understand like when it's time for a person to be out of your life, let them go. Like that is what I'm learning right now. That is my lessons with the S, because it's like once a person has served their purpose in my life, I need to let them go. Like a part of me still be like, oh, we can be cool and we can hang out, no bad blood, but it's really not healthy. That's really toxic, considered a toxic trait on my end, because then I'm unwillingly hurting myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I know that it's done, relationships 4 or 5 years, yeah, you want to be cool? No, because that's when shit start getting confusing. Like, and then you find yourself arguing with a nigga that you used to be with that you don't even need to argue with because you're not his woman no more, or you're not fucking him no more. Like, no, just leave me the fuck alone. So I do understand where y'all coming from. Like, if you gaslight me or ghost me, you did it for a reason. So don't try to spin a block because I'm not gonna answer. I'm learning now though. So your girl getting good at that. But
as you're talking, I'm
sometimes I
sitting here
just
thinking like you're the like super nice pushover friend, and Carolyn's like the meanest fuck friend, and I'm just like right in the middle. Like it's a balance because Carolyn like that shit dead. But
right.
we're not talking. We don't need to be cordial. You're like,
I
oh,
can be
I'm
cordial
gonna
though,
protect your
guys, but
feelings. And I'm just like, maybe,
I can
maybe
be
not. It
very
is what it is.
cordial. But
You could be.
it's gonna be you reaching out to me.
Oh, okay. I'm about to
It's,
say you could be cordial.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna
I'm
be you
definitely not reaching
to
out
me.
to you.
I'm not reaching out to you.
Right.
I don't even think about you. It's you reaching out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I am cordial. I still respond, but I feel like for some of them, because some of them they know there's no more chance, but they still want to be like, I just want to check on you. You okay? Okay, thanks. I'm fine. But then some of them is like, yeah, I want to see if you're okay, and I want to see if we okay. Are we still okay? Okay. Then it kind of slid it them way, and so it's those that I need to be a little bit more short with, like. What is you doing? When I wanted you to act right, you didn't want to act right.
Right.
So it's
Oh,
okay if you know that you're still battling with stupidity. That's your battle to face. I'm no longer going to be in that mess. Like leave me alone. If I hurt your feelings, because I will.
Right. That's the part I'm talking about. Like even when like they try to spin the block and they hit you up and like you messaging them, like for me, I message them like, oh, hey, how you doing? Cool, good. You know, keeping it short and sweet. Oh, I miss you. No, you don't. You don't miss me. You
It's
miss
like
the idea of
why
me.
can't you just keep it very cordial and sweet? Now you're trying to like remember when we used to. Why I no I don't remember. I
They're
forgot.
memories for a
I
reason.
almost forgot who you were till you called me.
again, of course you
Facts.
miss me. I
Of
know you miss
course.
me.
I mean, it's obvious. It's me. Hello.
Okay.
But at that point, like niggas know what they be doing, and females too. I don't want to, generalize anything, but people that, what I'm saying, try to spin a block, being maybe you a woman or a man, you know what you're doing. Like, if you didn't realize what you had when you were dealing with it, like, don't try to come back around. Do you really think the person would be the same? Unless you're naive and oblivious.
Now, some people that spin the block, they changed.
Some do
And
change.
some of them only come back to apologize. They know they burned the bridges, but they want to apologize. Because one of them came back, he knew he burned the bridges. He knew there was no more bridge to cross, but he felt guilty.
Mm-hmm.
He felt very guilty with how he let things play out, and that he basically lost his chance with me ever again. And he wanted to apologize. And honestly, I didn't respond to him when he was texting me about 5-6 paragraphs of his apology and his statements. But one day I might respond when I feel like it. You can't force me to have this conversation with you now, because when I was trying to have it with you when it was still fresh, you was ignoring me because you wasn't ready to have the conversation. Now that you are ready to have the conversation, me too, I need to have this conversation with you. No,
that part.
Gave you, like, I don't hate you. I just don't fuck with you, and that's okay.
Do you think, like, though, IJ, like you just said, like, you get to choose when you respond, like, and that's what people don't understand. If you hurt me or you moved a certain way, I forgive you because we serve a forgiving God, but I don't have to deal with you until I'm ready. So my question is, do you think, like, when they do that, it's just a way to try to, like, get you back in with them when they trying to, like, apologize and pour their hearts out and, oh, I miss you and da-da-da, like?
Not necessarily. I feel like men and women handle conflict differently. I feel like because women are more emotional, we feel the problem right then and there. Men will suppress it and move on and forget about it. They'll block it. So they won't deal with it on an emotional level the way we do immediately. And I feel like by the time we finally get over it, now they're feeling it. So I feel like that was what that was. Now that he's feeling it and he's ready to talk about his feelings, I'm over it.
Right.
And see, and that's the thing.
That's
like,
true.
Sometimes they genuinely do be sorry, and they genuinely know that they fucked up. And sometimes they do want a second chance, and sometimes they don't. But it's like, it's been how long now?
Why do y'all let so much time go by? Like,
it's too late. At that point, it's too late.
I need for one of our male royal family members, like, why do y'all let so much time go by? We want to understand. We want to know.
Yes.
And I be trying to stress to some of them that you letting so much time go by does not solve the problem. It did not solve the problem. Actually, what?
It actually, like, it didn't solve the problem in the way that in the most productive way, but it solved the problem because now we're now it's not a problem no more. So I don't even want to talk about it at this point, because when it was the issue, you shut down. You moved however it was that you chose to move. So I don't want to talk about it now.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't care.
Because I've experienced those type of endings, it actually forced me to accept the fact that you don't need closure when things are done. I feel like closure is a trap. Closure keeps you stuck in that situation. Like, I just want to know why they did it to me. Why does it matter? They did it. Like, they told you why, and then now what? Do you want it to work? Are you expecting them to change now that you know why they did it? You want them to change? Like, let go of that hope and focus on yourself. You don't need a closure. How it ended is how it ended, and it is what it is. I don't need closure anymore. It just is what it is.
Duly noted, sis. I needed to hear that from you, because I think that's one of my many lessons. I learned a lot of them, especially dealing with, men in relationships. But it's like, a wise person once told me, once a person show you who they really are, take it for what it is, right? And that's where I failed, because I'll always say, well, they did this, but maybe they can change. In my mind, I'm hoping that everything can be different. But if they showed you that, like, I need to stop being oblivious to the fact that they could be something more when they clearly showing you they are no shit ass nigga. You feel me? So I'm learning that. I needed to hear that for real.
If you're going to quote the wise person, the quote was, once a person shows you who they are, believe them. Not it is what it is. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, I put it in my own words. But
because people are who they are. And even if you have it is what it is mentality, you could just be accepting, oh, well, that's who they are. So, okay, it is what it is. No, fuck that. If you don't like who they're showing you, if it's something that does not align with who you are, you have to keep it pushing. You
True
cannot
indeed.
stay in a situation that you know is not going to match up. So what you want, you know, it's not aligned with your destiny. Why am I gonna, if I know that you're a bad communicator, and I know that you're a liar, and I know that you're a cheater, and I know that what I'm looking for is
It's the
honesty,
opposite of all that.
loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Love, peace. Why am I going to stay with you? I don't care what you can do to my body. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how good of a gift of gab that
It's like
you
you're
have.
forcing
Your
them to stay
actions,
in their life.
Right.
I mean, you're forcing them
exactly.
to
You
stay in
have
your life.
shown me.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm going to the right and you pulling to the left. I'm gonna let you drag me to the left.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
And you hurt yourself more doing
You
that.
hurt yourself.
Yeah. But I'm
And
learning.
yes,
though, y'all.
everybody, you know, was made in the image of God. Everyone has the good side to them. But it's not my job to help you find your good side. If you want
That's
to
true.
continue to live this life, live it on your own. It is not by force. Like,
Period.
we need to just learn that it's not by force. Let people do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let them do
And
what
we
they
gotta
want to do.
stop falling in love with the potential
Potential.
of who a
True.
person can be.
Baby, it's not
That's
just the
another
potential.
topic too.
I feel like when we like someone, we create this image of who they should be. Like,
True.
we make them fit our fantasies. We make them
Mm-hmm.
fit what we want in them. And when they don't align with it, we're like,
Knowing damn
okay,
well.
I
Mm-hmm.
can mold them. I can still stick around. They did this one nice thing for me. Oh, I know he a good person. He can do it again. Girl, please.
Yeah. It takes more than that, you know. So
It's
I've been in situations like that.
patterns, then actions, then words. And words of affirmation is one of my love languages, but I'm forced to it doesn't mean as much as it usually does because I've been forced to accept patterns over actions over words. So
That's true. A person's
Because
actions
some
will show
words of
you everything.
affirmation, they'll really have you going.
girl, we got some
They
sweet
really
talk.
will.
In that good game, okay? You
Yes.
telling me everything I want to hear.
Okay.
But your actions are showing me something completely different.
Then they
And
would
the pattern
change.
of your actions
Yeah,
showing me
right.
something completely different.
Right. Because they would change their actions to make you happy, but then they'll go back.
Yeah.
And so that's the pattern. That's the pattern. So I look at the patterns.
That's true. I believe the patterns of a person shows you everything, you know. So I don't know. Like, for all the men spinning the block or trying to spin the block my way, keep on spinning it to somebody else. Because at some point as a woman, you have to know, like, you're not nobody's doormat, you know. And for me, being a overly giving person, even when it comes to anything, friendships, relationships, whatever, I feel like that's the way people are treating me. Like, I'm your doormat. Oh, she's mad, but she'll get over it. Oh, I'm gonna just check on her, see if she's okay. Nah, I start blocking people now. So if you try to hit me up and I'll respond. And some of them I haven't blocked yet. Cause it's funny because I have my friends be like, why you just don't block him? Why you didn't block him already? You know, and it's like
why is he not blocked?
And I don't know, like, that's why I hear IJ voicing me, like, just responding might give him some leeway. But I just be like, okay, you saying, hey, how you doing? I'm like, how you doing? You know, but when you get on that bullshit, I'm just gonna be like, okay, have a nice day. Like, I don't know.
And see, that's my thing. Like, I will be cordial with you. I will have conversation with you. You have one time to get on the bullshit, and that shit is dead. Because we're not gonna keep doing the cordial. You want to bullshit? I cuss you out. We not talking. No. Disrespect me, disrespect my man, disrespect my relationship, and it's over with. There's no more cordial. You get one shot. So, like, keep that conversation friendly. Ask about how I'm doing, ask about how life is going, but like, tread lightly.
And listen, if you spin the block and your car spun out of control and hit the pole, just know that God don't play by me, and that's what happened to you, dumbass.
We hope that you all enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to the Queen Effect podcast, and we will catch you on the next episode. Follow us on our other social media platforms. You can find us on IG and Twitter under @TheQueenEffect, as well as Facebook and YouTube under The Queen Effect. If there's a topic you want us to cover, or if you want to send an anonymous question for our Dear Sis segments, email us at thequeeneffect@gmail.com.